and we welcome you to a very foggy Wembley. There was thick fog in London this morning. It's cleared just about sufficiently enough for us to see the far side of the ground, but it's extremely murky. Unfortunately, on the day of this great match between England and Spain, the weather should have let us down. And so we can only hope that it will keep off until the game ends. And I can see over to the left, the ball boys are now coming onto the field, and you can see there the massed bands of the Grenadier Guards and the Welsh Guards. There are the ball boys who are waiting for the two teams to come out. Now, there the massed bands, the Grenadier Guards and the Welsh Guards, waiting to play the national anthems and to play the teams onto the field. Now, quickly, the two teams, England, who will be in their normal white shirts and dark shorts, have in goal Bainham of Luton Town, at fullback Hall of Birmingham City and Byrne of Manchester United, at halfback Clayton of Blackburn Rovers, Wright of Wolverhampton Wanderers, who is the captain, and Dickinson of Portsmouth. The forward line, Finney of Preston North End, Attio of Bristol City, the only new cap in the England team, Lofthouse of Bolton Wanderers, Haynes of Fulham, and Perry of Blackpool. Now the Spanish team, it's been slightly changed from the team we saw in the papers this morning. In goal is Carmelo. Now we've heard they're going to play three fullbacks. The three fullbacks will be right back Sagara, who is going to be captain. He's the man that was announced was dropped, but he's going to play at right back. The other two fullbacks, Garay and Campano. The two halfbacks, Mori and Maguregi, and the forwards, Gonzalez, Paya, Arieta, Domenic, and Kola. And here are the two teams. The England team wearing tracksuits, Billy Wright leading them out on the right, and the captain of the Spanish team, Juan Sagara, man who's been a real last-minute choice. Now this is the fifth time that the two countries have met. Twice Spain has won, once it's been a draw, and once England has won. And surprising as it might seem, that Spain has got a great many supporters here. There's a great block of them way over to our right and in front of us, waving their red and yellow flags and banners. You can probably hear them chanting now. Billy Wright playing his 72nd full international for England, a great record. And the teams are going to be presented to the Right Honourable, the Lord Mayor of London. And there are the Spanish supporters, and those flags are the Spanish national flags of red and yellow. And there, right in the middle, is the banner. That's the proudest emblem of the lot. It's got some message written on it, which I wouldn't hope to be able to translate. England on the right, with the three officials, Monsieur Guigui of France, the referee, and the two French linesmen, Monsieur Sautel and Monsieur Lequesne. There the Spanish team, number 2, there is Sagara, the captain. And on to the arena now comes the Right Honourable the Lord Mayor of London, accompanied with right on his left in the light coat, Mr. Arthur Drury. There, the Lord Mayor of London greeting the Spanish captain, Juan Segarra. Mr. Arthur Drury, chairman of the Football Association, wearing the black armband in memory of Sir Amos Brooke-Hurst, the former chairman of the Football Association, who died on Saturday. There, Sir Stanley Rouse nodding his head to the Spanish players, dark overcoat. Next to Sir Stanley Rouse is Mr. Joe Mears of the Football Association Council. Notice how the Spaniards are doing their physical jerks and keeping fit and warm while they're waiting for the presentation of the England team. First to Billy Wright. That looks like Roger Byrne. Nat Lofthouse. There's Attio. He's the tall man. They're shaking hands with the Lord Mayor now, the only new cap in the side. Vinnie Dickinson. Final good luck message, no doubt, from the representatives of the Football Association, Mr. Drury, Sir Stanley Rouse, and Mr. Joe Mears. Now, I said that Nat Lofthouse has got great feelings about this game, because should he score a goal, he will have broken the record of goals scored for England. He scored 28 goals in 25 internationals, as against the 28 goals in 24 internationals by Steve Bloomer. So if Lofthouse scores for England, then we can expect to see a tremendous bit of celebration by the England players as they congratulate Nat Lofthouse, who will thereby have broken a record. Well, the tracksuits off for England, you notice, wearing black armbands in memory of Sir Amos Brooke-Hurst. There, the Spanish team, most of whom come from the north of Spain. They've been chosen from the north because they're more used to the colder and blusterier weather and the mud. Well, they might get cold weather. Indeed, it is cold here today with the fog, but of course one never gets mud at Wembley. The usual exchange of flags going on in the middle before the two captains toss up. And it's England to defend the goal to our right, Billy Wright having won the toss. The last time England met Spain, of course, was last May in Madrid, when the result was a draw, 1 goal each. For those of you who like to make a record of the colours of international teams, Spain are playing in red shirts and blue shorts. Noticeable that they've got the continental type shorts, very, very short shorts indeed. A white ball for which I think we're going to be thankful in this bad visibility. So Spain to kick off, and away we go. And a free kick, dangerous kicking by Attio. Free kick to Spain, going to be taken by Garay. It's Clayton to Hall. It's Garay, number 5. And a foul, making the back by the Spanish outside left, Kubala. There's a free kick to England, going to be taken by Hall. Attio. Away come the Spaniards. It's Paya, but it's a free kick to England. Right with the free kick. Lofthouse back to Haynes. Haynes, number 10. to Lofthouse. Arrieta to Kola. And it's a goal kick. Goal kick to England. And now Lofthouse. Not often we see Billy Wright misjudge a ball like that. Domenic to Kola. Domenic, the inside left, is the man who was injured against the Republic of Ireland and went off, and a substitute came on. Garay to left half. Agoegi. England obviously trying to get into the tackle very, very quickly. Paya to Domenic to Kola. And a throw in to Spain. Well, that's a very long one. Arrieta. Now that's the sort of continental acrobatic that might well cause a lot of trouble to the England defence. Goal kick to England. Now, are we going to see some challenging the goalkeeper? No, he didn't get the chance. Right to Dickinson. Paya, he's a very tall man, to Mori. And it's Haynes coming back in the defence for England. The crossfield pass to Lofthouse. Lofthouse back to Attio. Trying to find Finney. Campanal there for Spain. Throw to England. It's Clayton, number 4, to Finney. And an appeal for a penalty. The referee says no, and it's a goal kick. England players all appeal for a penalty on the grounds that Finney was pulled down then by Campanal. One of the Spanish players, by the way, the right half-back, is called Mori, but that is his Christian name. His surname is Ugartemendia, but he's never called that at all. Now, a free kick for England. Domenic elbowing Attio off the ball. Free kick going to be taken by Hall. Up goes Lofthouse. And that was Ronnie Clayton. Almost scoring his first goal for England, but it's a goal kick to Spain, and after 5 minutes there is no score. Lofthouse, but Segara, Spain, telling his men where to go too. Right to Clayton, to Haynes, to Finney, and there's a lovely England move to Attio. Lofthouse is on Attio's left. There's Finney. Finney's going through, and it's a penalty. It's a penalty for England. Penalty for the Spaniards, of course, don't like that decision. And it looks as if Finney is going to take this. 6 minutes gone, and a penalty to England. Yes, Finney. And And what a great save by the goalkeeper, despite the fact that Finney sent him the wrong way. The Spaniards to our right absolutely going mad with delight. I wonder how this miss is going to affect England. Mori to the left back from Pano. Kola. Murray. But now Haynes. Inside the back, the pass that Johnny Haynes loves to Finney. Notice Bill Perry's over there. They're the delighted Spanish supporters. Magaregi, Kola, Magaregi. Kola, both these Spanish wingers are very fast. Not quite fast enough for all occasions, though. Throw to England. Clayton. Attio. To Hall. Magaregi. Right, obviously decided to tackle very, very quickly indeed. Now, Paya, the inside right. He's the tall man, remember. Notice, no interference with the goalkeeper at all. Now Finney for England. Attio chasing off there. Perry's coming to the middle as Lofthouse calls for it. Well, that's about the only place there wasn't an England forward. Paya to the outside right, Gonzalez, who can do 100 metres in 10.8 seconds, which is some going. Right to Byrne, number 3. Lofthouse to Haynes, number 10. Through to Attio, and now Attio must score. But he's missed it. Well, that ball a lot livelier than probably Attio expected. He's probably got a lot of moisture on top with his fog. Lofthouse was searching for that record-breaking goal, obviously. It's almost 24 years to the day that in December 1931 that England gained her only victory over Spain. They beat them 7-1 at Highbury. Arrieta to Gonzalez. And it's a corner kick. Well, there's an example of the tremendous speed of Gonzalez. Miguel Gonzalez from Madrid. Corner to Spain. 10 minutes gone, no score. Mori. Attio to Haynes to Perry. Lofthouse is there waiting for the pass, but that was Garay. Tremendous bit of anticipation by Garay. Up to Mori. Mori again. Gonzalez. Clayton up to Haynes. Lofthouse. Clayton. Lofthouse waiting in an open position. There he is. Back to Clayton. Up to Attio. It's there. And what a great debut then for Attio of Bristol City to score within 11 minutes in his first international. There he is, number 8, John Attio of Bristol City. England 1, Spain 0 after 11 minutes. Magaregi, Arrieta trying to find Kola. Yes, it's Kola who's got it. Arrieta. Dominic. Mori. And was right there for England. Mori. And Byrne this time. Up to Lofthouse. Attio. Lofthouse. Perry's there, going down the middle. He must score. The referee's waved him on. It's there. A lovely move. The Spaniards protesting at the referee for offside. "12 minutes. England 2, Spain 0. The scorer Bill Perry of Blackpool. There he is, number 11. Segara, Gonzalez, Dominic, and a corner kick to Spain. Gonzalez. Haynes to Perry. Segara to Gonzalez. Mori. Magaregi. And it's Clayton who comes away with it. Magaregi again. And offside against the inside right, Paya. And that Spanish centre forward, Arrieta, must keep 10 yards away from the ball. Gonzalez, number 7. And Wright penalised for pushing with his hands into the back of Arrieta. Free kick to Spain. Taken by Gonzalez. Calling his men back, one of them run offside. Well, Ron Bainham's a very lucky man to get away with that mistake. Segara. Now Lofthouse. Perry. Campanal there for Spain. Gonzalez. Segara. Magaregi. Arrieta. Kola. Arrieta. With his faithful attendant Billy Wright with him all the time. Quarter of an hour gone. England leading Spain 2-0. Magaregi, he appears to be everywhere. Throw to Spain. And another one. Kola to Paya. Well, and Hall has been penalised for that charge. Referee must have decided he used an elbow, so it's a free kick to Spain. And a corner kick to Spain. Spain, by the way, were the first international side, first continental or non-British international side ever to beat England. That was in 1929 when they beat England 4-3 in Madrid. Garay out to Kola. And another corner kick. Is it a... No, it's not. He's given a throw in. The referee says a throw in. Domenic to Kola. Goes Paya. But a goal kick to England. Garay coming away with it for Spain. Now Lofthouse. And that is Bill Perry is doing a lot of wandering into the middle. Whether this is a prearranged plan, of course, we don't know. And a foul now by Dickinson into the back of Paya gives a free kick to Spain. Out to Kola. That is Johnny Haynes back there. Well, Haynes is the inside left for England. And that is how Garay, the man who put that ball into touch, number 5, how he's wandering all over the field. It's probably a very dangerous thing to do against a centre forward of such speed and thrust as Lofthouse. Throw in to England. Clayton. Mori to Maguregi. Who appears to be, Maguregi appears to be a great favourite with the Spanish supporters here. They're always shouting for him. Campano. Clayton up to Haynes, number 10. Through to Attio. Attio to Lofthouse, but Garay is there. Despite all his wanderings, Garay always appears to be there at the critical moment. Campano, Kola, Arrieta, Kola. It's right for England. Out to Perry. Maguregi, great favourite. Domenic. Domenic to Paya. Domenic. You'll always be able to tell Domenic next time you see him. He seems to have a handkerchief hanging out of his pants just on the left side. He's got a white patch on his dark pants. 20 minutes gone, England 2. Spain 0. The scorers Attio and Perry within a minute of each other. Mori to Arrieta. There's Domenic. Great chance for Domenic now. Domenic to Kola. Goal kick to England. Well, Spain had high hopes of being either the 5th non-British side to draw against England at Wembley or the 3rd non-British side to win against England at Wembley. But 2-0 down, it looks an uphill fight for them now. There's Domenic, notice the white patch. Lofthouse, Attio to Clayton. Finney to Clayton. Finney. Little trick of Perez almost paid off. Now Haynes, number 10. England really turning on the pressure when they want to. Domenic to Kola. Throw to Spain. Now, before any of you start wondering when I said that 2 non-British sides have won against England in England, you might think that Hungary is the only one, but don't forget that the Republic of Ireland beat England at Everton 2-0 in 1950. and the Republic of Ireland is not classed as a British association in the football world. Gonzalez. Haynes doing a lot of work in defence. Magarigi, number 6, to Segara, number 2. Back to Lofthouse. Then Magarigi again, out to Gonzalez. Mori. Arrieta, and it's just wide for a goal kick to England. So with the Republic of Ireland and Hungary having victories against England in England, the nations who've drawn with England in England are Austria, Yugoslavia and France, all in 1951, and FIFA in 1953. Dominic. Trip by Byrne on Arrieta gives a free kick to Spain. Terry not 10 yards away from the ball. Segara. Gonzalez, Segara, Gonzalez. Throw to England. Dickinson to Byrne. Paya. Magoegi. Mori, number 4. Arrieta, too slow there. Magarigi. Spanish forwards just trying a little too much near goal. A little too much of the interpassing and allowing the England defence to form up. Goal kick to England, who lead by 2-0 after 25 minutes play on this very foggy afternoon here at Wembley. Fog reminds us all of that international, I think it was against Belgium just after the war, when the luminous linesman's flags were first used. Dominic. Always that final pass letting Spain down. Now Clayton. Attio. Makuegi. Arrieta. But now away come England. It's Haynes. Murray, Garay, Gareto, Maguregi, Attio for England, and away goes Haynes down the middle, but England not judging those through passes too well, usually putting them much too far forward. Murray. Garay to Gonzalez. Garay again, number 2, Spanish captain. Domènech. And a throw in to Spain. To Arrieta, the centre forward. Domènech. Throw to England. The fog, if anything, getting worse now. Attio through to Lofthouse. Now this could be the record goal for Lofthouse. Perfect position by Carmelo. That is how he came out of that 6-yard line, narrowing the angle and blocking Lofthouse's sight of the goal. Gonzalez for Spain. Arrieta. Clayton to Perry. Paya to Segara. Paya, number 8. Arrieta. Throw to Spain. Campano. Arrieta. Miguel. Well, no wonder that the Spaniards call their wing halves back medio volante, which means the flying halves, if they can cut through and shoot like that. Cola. Still Cola there with it. Hall challenging him. Dickinson. There's Garay way on the far left wing again. Doesn't half wonder. Throw to England, who after half an hour lead by 2-0. Cola. Throw into Spain. Arrieta. And Cola was offside anyway, so it's a free kick and not a goal kick to England. Cola, number 11 there, is cutting off any intended back pass from Hall to the goalkeeper Bainham. Panel. Garay to Gonzalez. And it's a corner if it goes. And it is a corner. The linesman is flagging. And Bainham is hurt. He must, I think he got Paya's foot on his hand. And the referee is having a word with Paya. England trainer there, Jimmy Trotter, Charlton, the well-known figure. And the referee has given a free kick. Free kick to England. Because, of course, Paya did try to attack the goalkeeper when he's on the ground. Throw to England. To Haynes. And a throw to Spain. All to Haynes, to Clayton, to Finney. Dominic coming away for Spain. Kola, Arrieta. And a throw in to Spain. To Arrieta. A quick move nearly caught England napping. Attio. Garay to Paya, but England quicker on the ball all the time. Dickinson. And a throw in to Spain. Segara. Gonzalez. And it's another throw to Spain. Paya this time. Segara. Well, at one time the Continentals didn't agree with passing back to the goalkeeper. Certainly I've never seen a Continental side do it so often as the Spanish players are doing it. Now here's a chance for Spain. It's Paya, the inside right, and an appeal for hands against Byrne, and it's granted. Free kick to Spain. Probably hear the Spanish supporters chanting. Who's going to take Gonzalez, or is it Dominic? Now the referee says it must be taken again because the England players weren't 10 yards from the ball. Now the referee is a policeman back home in Marseille, so what he says goes. Now Gonzalez. Chance for Kola, but falls there. I'm sure it must be very difficult for some of you to follow the game in this wretched visibility which is getting worse, so in case that is true, and I'm sure it is, I'm going to do more talking than usual to help you to follow it. There's a corner kick to Spain. Taken by Kola, the outside left, is going to make it an outswinger. Now to Finney. Kola has got it. Clayton to Hall, to Finney, to Attio. Arrieta. Once again, right there for England. There's Paya. And that was a flying header from Arrieta, and it's a goal kick to England, despite the appeals of the Spanish players. Ten minutes to go before half-time. England leading by 2-0. Throw in to Spain, and our producer Alan Tivers just had a word with me. What he's going to do, because of this steadily worsening visibility, he's going to play the game tighter, as they call it, have smaller angle shots, which will mean we'll see less of the field, and sometimes we might lose the ball, but bear with us, won't you, because we are trying to do all we possibly can to combat this bad visibility. Now, there's Attio, who's just been brought down very nastily. by the Spanish left-back Campana, and the referee, who can't speak Spanish and he can't speak English, decided to turn him round, have a look at his number, and probably, I don't know whether he's going to report him or not. Now the strange thing is he never called on the trainer. Jimmy Trotter is trotting, and I'm sorry about that one, but he's way on the far side of the field now, waiting to be called on, but the referee never called him on, so Attio's got to get up himself. Anyway, he's all right, and it's Hall with the free kick to England. Kola, Domenic. I thought that would happen to Garay once. Lofthouse to Perry. That's Segara there for Spain. Here's Garay. Byrne to Clayton. To Finney. Attio. And he's overrun it, I think. Yes, a goal kick to Spain. Free kick to Spain. Clayton using his elbows, the back of Domenic. Garay with a free kick. I think Benham could use his clearances a little better. He's done the same thing with every one of them, just kick them high, way down the field. Now, Maguregi. Arietta, but Byrne there for England. Byrne up to Attio, to Haynes. To Finney. But he can't get there quick enough. Gonzalez back to Segara. Maguregi. Now Hall, England. Attio. Maguregi again to Gonzalez. Now some of the Spaniards wanted a free kick against Byrne then, but of course Byrne didn't bring the player down. Gonzalez ran into it. Throw in to Spain. Mori, the right halfback. Out to Kola. Now Haynes wandering all over the field. Using that favourite pass of his, it hasn't quite come off yet. And of course, now you notice Lofthouse didn't attempt to charge the goalkeeper. He was just blocking his way of escape to try and block the kick when it came. Garay to Gonzalez. Right to Perry. Maguregi. Arietta, and it's Hall who saves England. Haynes to Lofthouse, but Garay just managed to get his toe to that one. 5 minutes to go before half-time. England 2, Spain 0, thanks to those 2 goals in the minute. First from Attio, then from Perry. There's Perry chasing that one. And it's going to be a goal by Perry. Oh, it's hit the post. Throw to England. Perry. And the whistle's gone for offside. Perry is offside. Lofthouse is cutting off any hope of a back pass from Segarra to his goalkeeper. And Van, using his elbows to push Gonzalez away before the ball came, gives away a free kick. Segarra to Gonzalez. Right across to Kola. Every time the Spaniards get inside that penalty area, they get a solid phalanx of white shirts. Perry, Lofthouse. Garay there with him, just a faithful shadow. There's Lofthouse, the man who made that miracle recovery to be able to play. Through to Johnny Haynes, to Finney. Some of the crowd are appealing for a penalty with that tackle, but the referee will have none of it. Right. It's getting almost difficult to see the players on the far side with a naked eye. And there Campano holding Finney's legs, giving away a free kick to England. To Attio now. To Finney. And again screams by the England supporters for obstruction by Campano, but again the referee says no. The old trick the England supporters say, just running in front of the man, not letting him get at the ball. Now here come the Spaniards. Paya to Gonzalez to Kola. Arrieta's moved on the left wing, and it's through to Gonzalez. And I think, yes, Bainham did touch it, a great save. Now that was probably the best move that the Spanish team has shown so far in this game. The first time they really did get through the England defence. Kola going to take the corner kick. Well, they always say they ought to knock five pounds off their wages for putting a corner kick straight behind like that. It's the only time in football when you've got the whole of the field to kick at. Half time any second now, with England leading 2-0. Mori to Gonzalez to Mori. Segarra now. Out to Kola. Magaregi to Arrieta. Right there with him. Right to Haynes. Haynes has moved over to that right back position off. Now Campano the fullback. To Gonzalez. And that may be a corner. Yes, it is. Came off. Jimmy Dickinson, number 6. Well, then you could see the fog that we have at Wembley. Kola taking this corner from out of the gloom. Haynes in that right back position. Lofthouse to Finney. Haynes is racing down that right wing. I doubt whether he'll get that one. Domenic to Kola. To Domenic. Kola. Magaregi to Gonzalez. And it's a corner kick. It's Billy Wright once again saving the day for England. Well, Spain are coming into the game now. 2 goals down, almost half time, and Kola with a corner kick. And again he's put it behind. Now it was a criminal waste of opportunities. And there's the whistle. It's half time with England leading by 2-0. after Finney had a penalty kick saved after 6 minutes, Attio scored after 11 minutes, and then Perry after 12 minutes.